shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches. Number 23, Jaden Ivey. Start at center, standing 6'11", number 0, Jalen Durham. Starting at the small forward at 6 feet 7 inches, number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Magic, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. And check it out, Detroit, now 9 games behind. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Harris at the 2, with Wagner playing the 3. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duran, then there's Ivy, and it's Hayes in at the 1. Boy, it's been a tough stretch for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, B.A. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Here's Banchero. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business. Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Hayes misses. Orlando with the ball. Pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Fultz, giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Inside. Here's Wagner. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Fultz. That one's good from the corner.
Hayes knocking it down. The lefty, a hard matchup for some defenders.
Now here's Fultz. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Tie game in Detroit. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Magic 4. Your Pistons dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
We've got Amadou Diallo, Corey Joseph out there with Alec Burks. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Livers in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and a pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Here's Joseph. 8 points in his last time out.
easy. First personal foul. First team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Livers, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Anthony outside. Pass to Okiki. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. Here's Okiki from downtown. Rebounded by Joseph. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Livers. And again, the Pistons missing. Here's Okiki, covered by Diallo. Here's Bowl, fades. Basket counts.
Assistant, Chuma.
8 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Joseph. Here's Wiseman. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Magic out in front. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half,
Look at Detroit. They hear the clock. Trying to coast.
shifting focus. How about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
They've been letting loose from that perimeter. You know what I'm going to say? Attack the paint. Make the defense feel your presence.
If we know what you're going to say, does that mean you're getting a little predictable? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year, you're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
So for Orlando right now, Wagner and Banchero at the forward slot. Gary Harris out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Carter in at the 5. Here's Banchero. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. The layup off target.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
And that one falls. That puts them up 1 point in the game now. And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Here's Ivy. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Up top, Noel. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. Ivy's got 5.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Fultz passes to Wagner. They grab their own miss. Carter, good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Shot is up. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Pistons on top, up 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
We got to get back and play with this insurgent. Pass goes, we got to move with the pass. It doesn't matter, we got to scramble.
And that's Dwayne Casey stressing defense, a wise approach.
For sure. I mean, when it's this tight, defense can help push you over the top.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Alec Burks is out there with Hayes. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then it's Amadou Diallo, and it's Wiseman in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Fultz. Marquette. Fultz. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt. It was like the defense just totally forgot about the shooter. So he turns the missed free throw into more points.
Detroit with the ball. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Fultz against Hayes. Outside Fultz. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Diallo passes to Burks. Back to Diallo. Now here's Hayes. Fires the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Burks against Isaac. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Alec Burks.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Isaac. Jonathan Isaac. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. For the Pistons, Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Diallo, and Ivy subbed in for Burks. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. Both free throws good from Isaac.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Spins. Here's Ivy, pounded by Harris. It's not going to go for him. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Anthony in the post. He's defended by Hayes to take the lead. Anthony misses. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ivy. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Hayes with it. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. He's off from 3. Orlando calls timeout. Here's Anthony. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Harris at the 2, with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Picked by Carter. To take the lead. He connects.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 2. There's 45 seconds left to play in overtime. Ivy, pounded by Harris. Ivy's shot is off. And here's Harris. Pass to Carter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a a foul.
Shooting for Orlando. Wendell Carter Jr. taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Detroit calls timeout. They're losing by 4. And we've got 28 seconds left in overtime. Bogdanovich finds Stewart. Here's Ivy. Rebound by the Magic. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting for Orlando. Banchero. Paolo. Banchero. At the line for 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's Detroit, trailing by 4. And here's Ivy from the arc. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Stewart. It's rebounded by Wagner. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Bogdanovich. First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Magic. Wagner. Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
So it's Orlando picking up the win. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
See you next time.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Guys, thank you. Wendell, you were dialed in offensively. What was it that had you going?
My teammates just been finding me in my right spots. Practicing my shots, taking my open shots, and just being confident.
Thanks, Wendell.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll